all they give us is angle 1 congruent to angle 2. Somehow we're supposed to tie angle 1 not only to angle 2, but to angle 3. So how can you get from that relationship to angle 3? What type of angles are 2 and 3? When you're stuck, there's a couple things we usually look for. Maybe a linear pair, you can say, if they add up to, be supplementary and add up to 180. Or here, they don't have to tell us those are vertical angles. We know that they're vertical angles. We can use that. So what does it mean to be vertical angles? Well, they're going to be equal, or they're going to be congruent. If we want to say their measures are equal, measure of angle 2 equals measure of angle 3, definition of vertical angles. If we want to say they're congruent, vertical angle theorem. I'm going to say angle 2 is congruent to angle 3, and I'll show you what you could have done if you had done the measures that were equal. This would be the vertical angle theorem. And the reason I could do this, I know I can't use replacement rule with this. So if you wanted to use replacement rule, you still have to change these to measures equal. Use the definition of congruent angles, change them, use replacement rule. You'll get the measure of angle 1 is equal to the measure of angle 3. Change it back using the definition of congruent angles. But the reason I can use congruency is because the transitive property works with congruency. I can use TPC just because of the way everything is lining up. See how the 1 goes to the 2? And then from the 2 will end up at the 3. If A equals B and B equals C, then A equals C. That's TPE. Well, here's the same thing, but with congruency. So angle 1 will get us to angle 3, and that would be it. 3 steps. Not the only way. We could have taken our given and changed it to equals, saying the measures were equal, used our definition, done some replacement rule, but you can't do replacement rule if you're going to do congruence. The conditions for the replacement rule says if measure of A equals measure of B. Here we didn't have measures equal, we had congruence. Luckily it lined up for the transitive property congruency.